Sorry, not that big. Not that small, I think, if we're talking about ratio. We have lots of disposable income. I don't know who the hell you talk to. Well, to be fair, no. Who I talked to didn't say that they couldn't afford games. They told me that the games were more expensive than in the US, at least on the Steam store. That's what he told me. Like for example, a game that is worth $60 in Steam in the US store will be worth $80 in the Canadian store. That's what they told me. If that's right or not, it's up to you to decide. But well, as you say, the ratio between income and how much a game is worth is pretty big. You know, as in the game barely is worth anything compared to what you get. So I guess in that regard it makes sense that it will be expensive. That's interesting. That's quite interesting that everyone goes the legal way. Pretty interesting. Well, you know, I also don't think that it's something very... I mean, well, okay, there is some relation with the income and all of that, but I'm pretty sure that it's also a cultural thing, you know? Around here, usually, the thought is that if you can do something and have a bigger advantage doing it a certain way, you should do it that way, regardless of how morally wrong it might or might not be, right? So there is obviously a part that is like, well, it's too expensive so I can't afford it, or whatever. But I'm pretty sure another big portion can afford it well enough and they should decide not to. Well, in fact, I mean, I pretty much did that too, back before I didn't have a job. Because I could afford them in the sense that my family could afford them. It's just that I didn't want to bug my parents while being, hey, can you buy me this fucking $60 game? No, I was like, you know, not money that I earn, so I'm gonna go the other way. But I think it has a lot to do with culture too. Even if everyone here could afford video games, I'm pretty sure a big portion wouldn't, because they can just get it for free, you know. But yeah, there is definitely a cultural aspect to it too. Taking advantage of shit is a very big cultural point in here. It's just the way it is. You can take advantage of something, you do it, because otherwise you are a moron. That's what the general thought is here. I obviously disagree, but I also obviously can't pretend that I'm a saint when it comes to that. But yeah, basically, you know, different cultures and shit. As I say before, a lot of people are gonna try to tell you, oh, it's because I can't afford it. Yeah, my balls, some of them can definitely afford it and they should decide not to because they have the chance to not do it. They have the option, right? Certain things are more expensive here compared to the US. Yeah, I think that's because Canada has higher taxes in that regard. So a lot of that value goes to patches. Well, mostly because, you know, as a more socialist economy than in the US, as you told me at some point. I think it's fine. Jesus, come on, dude. But you gotta be like this. I don't even know your name, Kleine. Yeah, whatever your shitty ass name is. God damn it. You and your black hole. That didn't sound too well. Yeah. Black holes, huh? Well, you know. Anyways, the point is, yes, I buy games, believe it or not. Might be hard to believe. Yes, I actually buy games, but only on Steam. If the game is not on Steam, might as well not exist to me. I really wonder when Steam is gonna start increasing the price. Of the games, because we've been having it way too good for a long time, and I hope it stays that way. But you know what they say, nothing good lasts forever. You know, everything stops at one point, and after all, I'm surprised that it hasn't stopped yet, because I mean, I'm pretty sure Steam is losing money with the Argentinian regional prices. I'm pretty sure they are losing money. Obviously, I won't complain. If anything, I'd rather stay that way. But yeah, still fucked up no matter what. Because, you know, at some point, I mean, you have the argument of, well, if they will be any more expensive, nobody will buy them. Right. But when the price is so low, the people that buy it, that are still probably pretty low compared to other stores, like, is that enough to profit? Because I'm pretty sure it's not enough to profit. I mean, obviously, I'm not an accountant for Steam or anything like that, so they will know how they have it, but I really can't imagine Steam profiting off of the Argentinian store. I can't imagine it being a profit. But, you know, whatever. Well, after all, see, there's something that is true, and that there are some titles, and specifically probably the most popular titles that are bought here, aka FIFA and everything related to that, those are still in the international price. They still use international pricing for those. So I'm assuming that that's why they don't bother, because the ones that are bought the most here are still the same price as everywhere else. Pretty sure that FIFA is the only is carrying the Argentinian store. If it wasn't for that, we will probably have it way harder. But then again, how many people even buy FIFA in the first place? At least on Steam. See, that's the thing. Because most people will buy it on a PlayStation. I don't think they will buy it on Steam. I mean, most people here don't have the required knowledge to even buy a PC. Well, to build a PC. Much less know what Steam is. So, really wonder if that's truly the case or not. Maybe it is, you never know. You truly never know. Sometimes it will be very nice to be able to look at a company's numbers like those. It will be very nice. I would love it. But we can't. It is not possible. Okay. That went better than expected, but I shall not I should keep focusing, that's what I tried to say. Alright. Okay. This is going... Okay. No, I need to focus here. Just keep focusing. Got it! Team! Can't believe it. With 2 bombs to spare? Where is my achievement, game? Until I see my achievement, I'm not gonna cheer. There it is. That was nerve-wracking. Can't believe that this took me so much time to get. I mean, it took me the entirety of yesterday's stream, and I still didn't get it yesterday. I could only get it today. And you know what, the worst part is, this isn't even enough to beat my previous score. Unbelievable. But hey, a no miss is a no miss, so I'm definitely gonna take that. Oof. Oh. Sheesh.